guys, welcome back. For today's video, we're actually gonna be doing something different. We're gonna be doing a challenge video. I have seen a few YouTubers doing it, so I actually want to try it out because it seems fun and funny. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup, but in alphabetical order. So obviously, it's not gonna be in the order that I usually do my makeup. So we'll just see how this turns out. I have nothing on my face right now, and we're just gonna get started with the first one. I actually wrote them down so I don't think on the spot and I actually mess up. So I have my list right here and I laid out some of my products, and we're just gonna get started now and see how this goes. Okay, so to begin, we're gonna be starting with blush. I'm gonna be using E.l.f. and I really like this product. My sister actually was the one that found it, and we did not know how pigmented this thing was gonna be until we actually put it on. And yeah, we didn't look great the first time we used it. So we're gonna be going in with blush first. So a little bit of this thing goes a long way. Oh god. You see, I barely tap my brush. This is where I like to wear my blush. Oh girl. You should have tapped a little less. Oh. We're gonna blend this out right now. And the lights are making me hot too, so it's making me blush a little more. Great. My sister's the one that's actually helping me. She's back here, so if she laughs, that's her. Now we're gonna go in with bronzer. I'm actually gonna be using the same brush for that, and I'm gonna be using Tarte for bronzer. I think it's looking a little better. I guess it's not. Oh man, if you guys could actually see my sister right now. Oh, shit. Clearly it's not, I'm not looking too great. It looks terrible? No. Alright, let's bronze up my face a little bit. Oh my, I think the blush I went a little too hard. Yeah. So now we're gonna go, I already did blush, bronzer, so now we're gonna be going in with brows. I'm gonna be using NYX for brows. Now I'm just brushing it out so I could brush out some of the product. That way there's no like lines or anything. That way it could look blended. So now I'm gonna clean up my brows with some concealer because that's what's next. I'm just cleaning them up with the concealer, the whole bottom. I don't like to do the top of the brow, just the bottom. That's all I do. So I'm just gonna pick up some with my finger and do my eyelids. This concealer I like just for my eyelids. To conceal my face, I'm using Maybelline. I guess usually the spots that I use this on is what I'm doing now. Oh, that feels good. So now I need to blend out my concealer with a beauty blender. I like to pounce it on my face, but when it gets like stubborn, if I leave it on too long, I actually do drag it a bit, but not so hard, but just a little bit of a pounce and a drag. The next thing that I have is contour. So now I'm gonna be doing that. I don't use cream contour, so I'm just gonna be using my powder. I've tried cream contours, but I don't know if I haven't given them enough of a chance, but I don't really like them a lot. I feel like I can't get rid of this fullness. Okay, so now I'm just doing some on the nose. It's really all that I do for contour. Just the cheeks and a little bit on the nose. Okay, so now we're gonna go with eyelashes. Okay, I am pretty sure these are from Kiss. They're like one of my favorite ones to use, except I have them in a different pack. That way I don't have to carry the whole pack of, I think it's like 5. I just put them in a smaller one. Yeah. We're gonna plop one of them on. I don't like to let the glue get so tacky because I feel like I end up missing that mark where it's like tacky to where they'll still stick, and now where it's just too dry. And I feel like I always end up missing it, and now it's too dry and I can't glue my eyelash down. Doing this eye now. I really like this glue because of this. That way whenever I need more of it, I could just go in and add it to the actual spot that I need it. Because I had the other one that came in the other little tube, and I felt like I had to take off the entire eyelash in order to just get the corner of it on. Okay, so there goes the eyelashes. Okay, so now we have lashes on, and after lashes it's eyeshadow. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with one of the Jaclyn Hill palettes, the ones where she worked on with Morphe. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Gonna go in with an orange from there. Okay. Hello, eyelash. And obviously I couldn't prime my damn eyelids. Like I can't see what I'm doing under there. I feel like eyelashes make it very forgiving, and by just adding eyeshadow like this, I feel like I could walk out of my house like this now. So now I'm just gonna add a lighter color on there so I could blend it out a little more. That way it's not so orangey. And now for the lid color, I think I'm gonna do the olive green that comes in that palette. I'm gonna do it with my finger so it could be pigmented. Look at that color. Oh man, these lashes. Ooh, girl. So now we're just gonna tack on some of this green, and then we're gonna add more of the other crease color so we could blend it out, because like this doesn't look good. I'm just gonna add a little more of that green and buff that out, and then we're gonna add more of the crease colors and blend it out, just because I feel like if I blend it out with an orange now, it's not gonna really pick up that there's green on there. You see what I mean? Otherwise, I feel like the orange would have washed out more of that green. And if you feel like whenever you're gonna add more of the color onto it and you don't want to add so much into the crease, just grab the color and put it onto the lid first and then blend it out. So like this, and then blend it out. That way all of the product, the powder color that you have on the brush doesn't go directly to your crease and then you feel like you picked up way too much color. So now we're just gonna add a little more on this side. Now we're gonna add more of that orange to blend out that crease. With the crease color, you can go directly on the crease, because all that it's gonna do, it's just gonna help you blend out the two colors in between. I feel like I want to leave the inner corners like this. We'll be naked today. So we're just gonna add some of the green onto the bottom so we could just smoke it out. I'm picking up some of the green, but I'm also dabbing it into a brown. That way it's not just green green. Okay, so now I'm just gonna buff it out real quick. Okay. So after eyeshadow, we got eyelashes, eyeshadow. Now we do foundation. So I'm not sure if you do foundation on the whole face. I think we should do it all over the face, just so I could get rid of the blush. Oh, there goes my nose. I don't know how this is gonna be. I mean, the only good thing about this is gonna be that I'm gonna get rid of that blush. It's a really, really nice color when you wear it a little bit. But when you go overboard like I did, it doesn't look as cute anymore. And I didn't add a lot of foundation. That way some of this can still peek through. So I'm cheating a little bit. Okay. So now that we have eyelashes, eyeshadow, foundation, we're gonna do highlight. I don't wear highlight usually with any makeup that I do because I don't like how it makes it seem like I'm sweaty. I'm already producing enough oils myself and it makes me look like I'm sweaty, so I don't need that extra highlight to my face. But for the sake of this video, I am gonna do it, and I'm just gonna be using highlight from one of Carli's palettes. Like, I want to look like a disco ball. I also don't want it to seem like I didn't put any highlight on. I think we'll do a little bit of highlight up here. And up here. And then we'll do some on the nose. Which the nose I don't really like. Because I feel like whatever you highlight on your nose, it's gonna make it look either wide, big, unless you do like a little dot of it, then I feel like that's okay. Okay, so foundation, highlight. Now I'm gonna do lipstick. Should I go with a matte color? I think we'll go with this. We'll do Colourpop for the lips. So now we got lipstick. Now we're gonna do mascara. This is like my all-time favorite mascara. I forgot I had lashes on and I was gonna go crazy. Hopefully they don't end up changing their formula or whatever they do, because this works, so leave it at that. Okay, so now mascara is done. Oh my god, now I have to do moisturizer. Damn. Here goes nothing. Regardless, when I put my face cream on, I don't actually like go in hard like this, but I do rub it in a little bit. So maybe today I'll just dab it onto my face. So moisturizer is on. Oh god, I have to do powder, but I didn't add baking into the bees, so I think now I bake. And powder, that's gonna go, I think, to set my entire face. So I usually just grab a little bit of the powder onto my hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my under eyes first, because that crease right there was driving me crazy. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I don't bake my entire face unless it's like I need my makeup to be good all day long, which usually I don't. Now I am gonna set my rest of the face. It's so weird doing it after moisturize. I mean, on the plus side, my face still feels refreshed. And then for my under eyes, I don't bake them so long. Just while I set the rest of my face, that's usually how long I'll bake my under eyes. Sometimes I will leave it on longer, but for the most part, that's usually how I do my makeup. So, powder, primer. Really? Damn. I have to prime my eyelids? Yeah, because that's primer. Okay, so I'm gonna use primer on my lids. Okay, so first I'm gonna be priming my eyelids. There you go. There you go, girl. Do your thing. Okay, so now I did that. Now I'm gonna prime my face. I usually use the shine control because, like I said, I'm very oily. I like to do it on my nose. I like to do it on my cheeks, like right here, because for some reason I get sweaty there. And this, I do dab it onto my face. That way it could really get into my pores. On my upper lip, I for sure do it because I'm a big girl and I sweat. My upper lip sweats, my cheeks sweat. I feel like now my eyelids sweat. And that, I use it as a primer, but just to do the extra step, I'm gonna just be going with another one just as a pore filler. And that, I put it in the same place that I do the other one, and I tap it into my pores, and then when I feel like I'm done, I drag it out. So I think we're done. The last thing that I have from the Alphabetical order is setting spray, and for that I'm gonna be using my rose water. So I just spray my face out, because I guess we're done. Woo. So now I'm just gonna use a beauty blender and push some of that onto my face, because sometimes I don't have the time to be fanning myself until my entire face soaks it up. So I just pounce this on my face for a little bit. I think that's it for this wonderful makeup look. I don't think it looks too bad, at least with that mirror. Hey, it actually doesn't look bad. I just look very cakey. Oh, it gets worse as I look more into my face. My eyeshadow is like coming off from my eyelid, like that crease part is coming off. From far away, like looking at myself with this mirror, I don't think it looked bad. Just I could tell that there is some makeup missing, but once I looked up close, it's not the greatest. I'm gonna see if I get closer, if you guys could actually see how nasty this looks. Here on the nose part, and then here, and then like on my forehead area, like right here, it's a mess. That was it for today's video. This challenge wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Obviously there's parts of my face that my makeup just went to crap, but aside from that, I really don't think that it was so terrible. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun doing it. I hope you guys stick along to my channel. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. So that's it for now. Bye.